Yo, what's up, y'all? In today's video, I'm gonna be watching the new Jimmy High Roller video. I'm sure most of you guys are pretty familiar with him. Does basically just like NBA content. I don't know about y'all, but some of these trades have been pretty interesting. I don't know how up to date you guys are. From when I'm recording this, Anthony Davis just got traded to the Wizards today. So now they have Trae Young and Anthony Davis, which is pretty cool. Honestly, I think it's a great trade from Dallas just because I mean Anthony Davis is injured like literally every other fucking game. So, they got good players. I think they need to trade him. He was a good trade worthy. I've seen the Lonzo got traded. Jaren Jackson got traded. James Harden got traded to the Cavs. That's an interesting one. I kind of don't like that one. I'll be honest. I don't think James Harden is gonna give them any finals contention, but we're gonna see. Let's kind of see what Jimmy High Roller had to say.
That's right. They did call it time.
I'm guessing there's gonna be like a Giannis edit, but
Oh, he was just trying to survive.
There's nothing you can do about this. That's just greatness. That's greatness.
And then you see Giannis right there. Oh boy, does not look good. You can see him limping.
Murray!
I'm guessing this is just like a recent event edit.
He's dropping. He sees it, but Georgia just can't get there.
Oh yeah, Hornets have been hooping recently. Hornets have been hooping, bro.
He has yet to hit a shot. He was frustrated with himself. That didn't surprise me about him.
We are now halfway through the NBA season. Hard to believe. I know.
Cooper Flag
a
is
lot has
hooping.
happened over the last 3 months, and I'm going to cover all of it in about 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. So it's just like a highlight reel.
Today's video is sponsored by Arena.
Jimmy High Roller, I love you, man, but show must go on.
Hey, look at that. It's a gem. The offer, Jimmy. In the books, would it be too early for me to jump to some wildly bold conclusions on the season yet again? Absolutely. Is that going to stop me from making some wildly bold conclusions on the season yet again?
No.
No, of course not. So here is everything that happened in the first half of the 2025-26 NBA season in about 10 minutes. With Nikola Jokic sidelined with an injury for the last month, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is quickly closing the door on this year's MVP race. The only player with a legitimate fighting chance to disrupt what feels...
So Luka got 33. 7 board. He got better stats, no? What is VORP? I'm a casual, bro. I don't know all these stat names. V? What would V stand for? I don't know. I actually don't know.
inevitable is Luka Doncic, who at this point might retire as the only player with 10 MVP caliber seasons, but no MVP to show for it. But if Shai can pull it off, he'll become just the 5th guard in NBA history to win back-to-back MVPs. And with OKC as the clear title favorites at the moment, Shai is positioned yet again to have another historic season in spite of 90% of NBA fans rooting against him. In other news, after hearing rumors of a Giannis trade for the last half-decade, this saga might finally come to an end in Milwaukee. According to a Shams report, the Bucks are now open to offers for Giannis. And after managing to build one of the most poorly constructed rosters in the league around one of the greatest players of this generation, it appears that the bleak reality for the Bucks has finally set in. Giannis hasn't exactly hidden his frustrations either, looking increasingly unhinged on the court as the season's gone on. I may be wrong, but when a player boos
at least they
their
won
own
a ring,
crowd,
man.
it's probably time to move on. But if this truly was his last game in a Bucks uniform, the next chapter can change a lot wherever he lands. A Giannis Cat swap instantly makes the Knicks the favorites in the East. Sending the second best player in the world to the Warriors would be completely unprecedented. And to anyone throwing the Blazers into this mix, I do appreciate the optimism, but now's not the time for jokes. Looking at some of the action around the league, the other night I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me when I saw a 41-year-old demanding the ball during a timeout. A moment that felt equal parts impressive and deeply concerning. But LeBron isn't wrong. Throughout January, he's averaging 24, 7, and 7 on 60% true shooting. Numbers that will make him the first senior citizen in NBA history to be named an All-Star. But it is the other team in LA that has completely shocked the NBA over the last 6 weeks. Led by an inexplicably prime Kawhi Leonard, the Clippers have gone 16-3 over their last 19 games.
Bro, this is why I'm confused why they just traded James Harden. I think maybe they're looking for like a future. I'm forgetting off the top of my head who they off the top of my head. Oh, Darius Garland and maybe some like random players. I don't know. I mean, I guess Darius Garland will be good for like future. I think that they see that James Harden is only good for like 3 more years max. You know, I don't think you're gonna win a ring with James Harden. Now he does bring a lot of offensive power, but with Kawhi being injured a lot, James Harden kind of getting older, not really knowing what he's bringing. Because some nights he's hooping, some nights, you know, bro's playing like fucking Klay Thompson. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? But I don't know, man. They're on a good run though.
The best team in the league in the month of January. I know, right? It's crazy. This whole time, I thought it was James Harden who was going to save us from the team of doom and their looming draft pick. But instead, they've relied on the most unreliable superstar in NBA history. A turnaround even their own fans couldn't see coming. In fact, one Clippers blogger was so confident that his team was dead in the water that he tweeted this on December 20th, the exact night the Clippers began their run. Why did he choose this extremely specific condition? I'm not sure. What were the odds the Clippers were going to actually pull this off? Apparently higher than he expected. Did he actually follow through with his promise?
Here's the rest.
Oh my God, he did it.
Oh boy.
No.
He sure did. In other news, this year's rookie class has separated into 2 different stories, and both start at Duke. Kon Knueppel has been a revelation for the Hornets this season. At the moment, he is on pace to absolutely shatter the rookie three-point record, a mark that currently stands at 206 from Keegan Murray back in 2023. Kon is on pace to make 272 threes this season. And it's not just the volume. Knueppel is currently shooting 43% from downtown, the most accurate volume shooting rookie in NBA history. But this may still not earn him Rookie of the Year, as Cooper Flagg is proving the generational tags to be completely warranted.
I think Cooper Flagg is going to win it, but
a
Knueppel is number
49-point bomb against Knueppel and the Hornets.
Yeah.
The most points in a single game by a teenager in
been playing
league
really well.
history. A game that gave Dallas fans a moment of solace as they approach the 1-year anniversary of the day that shall not be mentioned, and a performance that makes an already close Rookie of the Year race even closer. Meanwhile, in Denver, the Nuggets had to weather the storm without Jokic for an entire month, and still managed to go 10-6 in his absence, which has been enough to make some fans wonder if we are overestimating Jokic's value. If his team can stay in the hunt without him, how valuable is he really? To which I say, stop it.
Bro, what?
Get some.
What type of take is that? Jokic is literally dropping. We seen this man go 20-20-20, bro. Like,
hell,
that's a
the Nuggets
terrible
have a
take,
good
bro.
team,
Terrible
a playoff
take.
team. Nikola Jokic makes them
What are
a
you talking about?
championship team. But it's in the East where the Pistons
Yeah, I
have
agree with
proven
that,
their early season success was not just a fluke, as they have risen to the #1 spot in the power rankings. The first Eastern Conference team to top the power rankings since December of 2024. In fact, here is every team in the NBA and the difference in their expected win percentage coming into the season versus their current win percentage. Essentially, which teams have overperformed expectations so far and which teams have underperformed expectations. Looking at some of these results, odds makers made the fatal mistake of overestimating the Kings. They were projected to be one of the worst teams in the league, but instead, they are the worst team in the league. My Blazers have overperformed by 5% so far this season. That's right. Read it in wheat, buddy. And even with these numbers accounting for the absence of Tyrese Halliburton, the Pacers have completely unraveled this season, underperforming expectations more than any other team. On the other end of the spectrum, you have the Celtics, who have managed to stay competitive in what most people thought would be kind of a rebuild season on the back of Jaylen Brown, who has proven himself to be a true MVP candidate. The Pistons continue to improve, outperforming expectations by 17%. But quietly having the most surprising year are the Phoenix Suns, a team with one of the highest turnovers since last season and was projected to be a complete non-factor, playing like a playoff team. If you bet me that Dylan Brooks would be averaging 21 a game this season, I would be eating my words like that one Clippers fan right now. Now, looking forward, we have the All-Star game coming up, and this year we will see a new format to the All-Star game once again. And despite their best efforts, this variation also looks like dog water, with international players having a larger presence now than ever before, and the NBA willing to try every format under the sun to get players to give a damn about this game. What better time to roll out what we've all been asking for? USA versus the world. It's perfect. Shea versus Steph, Ant versus Luka.
I think this format would mean something if we knew like Team USA would care. You know, like when they're going into the Olympics, like they're all hooping. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the team we want to see. Like all these guys are ready, they're good to play. But this is the All-Star game. Like there's no way we have like, you know, Team USA is consisted of a lot of older players like LeBron. You know LeBron's not gonna be playing in his shit, and if he does, he'll be for like 5 minutes max. You know, he's gonna throw some passes, some alley-oops, maybe a three. You know what I'm saying? AD's injured. You know, Ant is gonna be getting the ball a lot. Curry, you know, Curry gonna be shooting. I don't even think Curry got selected. Am I tripping? No, he must have got selected. I'm not sure. But we know Team World is way better, bro. They literally have every single MVP candidate is right here. Like
Jokic and Giannis versus.
I don't know.
Well, you get the point. But instead of this masterpiece, the league decided on a format that includes 4 12-minute games featuring.
Wait, what? That's not what they selected? 24 NBA shows?
One world team and 2 USA teams, splitting the US talent in half. So instead of a battle between the US versus the world, we will get 4 really short games of pickup basketball between 3 fractured teams with probably some Kevin Hart skit jammed in between them. Nice. Now, here are the official power rankings through week 15, and the change in the rankings from our previous video back in week 4. And a lot has changed in the past 11 weeks. Because the Thunder failed to be the greatest regular season team of all time, they got demoted to 2nd in the power rankings. The Rockets, Spurs, Nuggets, Suns, and Timberwolves all look like they'll continue to be tough out west. The Celtics have skyrocketed all the way up to number 8, with Jaylen Brown leading the charge in the absence of Tatum. The Hornets quite possibly have their best roster of this century, which is good for the 21st spot in the league. On the other end, the Lakers continue to slide, down 6 spots since our last ranking. The Magic have also lost their footing since November, falling 6 spots. And the Bucks are absolutely plummeting into the abyss. A small preview of what's to come once Giannis gets the hell out of there. And the Wizards are still the Wizards. And finally, for our midseason awards, first team All-NBA includes Luka, Shea, Cade Cunningham, Jaylen Brown, and Victor Wembanyama. Second team is Maxey, Mitchell, Kawhi, Ant, and Brunson. And third team is Harden, Murray, Curry, Jalen Johnson, and Kevin Durant. Now more than ever, the 65-game minimum rule is really affecting these end-of-season awards. Giannis has already missed too many games to qualify, and Jokic will more than likely miss out on these awards too, since he can only miss 1 more game moving forward. Austin Reeves and Joel Embiid have also missed too many games. Even Wemby and Kawhi are 1 small injury away from missing the cut. So fingers crossed, but more than likely these teams will continue to change as the season goes along. Now, our mid-season MVP is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, once again having historical impact on a nightly basis and being available at a time where availability is as valuable as ever. Our Rookie of the Year is Cooper Flagg, coming off of one of the best rookie performances the league has ever seen. Our scoring champ is still Luka Doncic, averaging 34 a night. Our defensive player of the year is Victor Wembanyama, and the race for the most improved player is still neck and neck, but I'm gonna give the edge to Deni Avdija, who went from a part-time starter to a legitimate all-star since last season. And finally, the best team in the league and our mid-season champions are the OKC Thunder, who have cooled off significantly since their historic start, but still remain the most dominant team in the league and favorites to win the title this season. And that was everything that happened in the first half of the NBA season in about 10 minutes. Hope you all enjoyed. And as always, that was everything.
That's a great video. Let me know what y'all think about this, man. Y'all agree with this list? How we feel about the list? I think Cooper Flagg does have MVP or Rookie of the Year for sure. He's making a phenomenal case. Unless he gets injured for like the rest of the season, you know, knock on wood, hopefully not. He's a great player. I'm also from NC, so Duke just right around the corner, so I do want to see him win. Luka, I think, yeah, Luka is scoring champ probably. MVP Shea. I think, question though, like if OKC somehow, some way, I doubt they will, but if they just get knocked out first round, y'all think this affects the voting? Like if the Lakers make playoffs and play better, you think Luka gets it? I think Wemby for sure, defensive player. I don't know how many blocks he has, but he's blocking. This guy, I'm a casual. I'm sorry. I don't know his name. Respect though, gang. You're playing great. I thought one thing funny too, bro. Look, everybody in there been smiling, except for Wemby, of course. Wemby and Harden, bro. Look at this dude, Harden. Everybody in there bit. They even got Kawhi smiling, bro. You know how hard that is? And this nigga high as shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they got Kawhi smiling, and they couldn't even get Harden or Wemby to smile, bro. That's so funny, bro. That's so funny, man. Great video though. Respect to Jimmy High Roller. Let me know if you guys want to see any more, basketball or reaction type content from me. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.